actually just filmed this, but me being the ninny I am, deleted it off my phone. So here we go. Take number 2. Hey guys, what's up? Nice here, and you're watching CC Bookish, and today I have for you guys the Reading Quest Readathon TBR list. That was a mouthful. So I'm picking the mage character because I like fantasy, and that seems the most interesting to me. So this challenge is basically a month-long TBR, a month-long readathon from August 13th Sunday to September 10th, which is another Sunday, and it's about a month long. So you have a lot of time to complete these challenges. Each challenge you get a certain amount of points for depending on the kind of book that you read, and the winner overall wins I think like a $30 gift card and a pre-order of their choice. So that was really cool, but this also sounds like a super amazing readathon, and I'm really interested in being a part of it, so I decided to make my TBR video. So I'm picking the mage, I think I said that, so let's get started with my TBR. So the first challenge is read a book with a one-word title, and for that I picked Nixia by Scott Reddington. This is a book I got from BookTube, from BookCon. This comes out in September of this year. This is about a guy who he's basically promised a fortune, but the catch is he has to be sent off into deep space, and it's about like a survival story where they're pit against each other, they have to battle each other, and that seems really cool to me because I like sci-fi, so I decided to put this on my TBR. The next one is to read a book that contains magic, and for that I picked This Savage Song by V. Schwab. This, oh no, this has magic in it, honestly. So we're gonna go somewhere. This Savage Song by V. Schwab, and this is about our main character who is friends with a monster, and in this world every violent crime creates a monster, and depending on the severity of the violent crime is the severity of the monster, and it's about this young girl and this monster that get together, and yeah, that's basically the story. And this seems really cool, and I read her A Darker Shade of Magic, or Shades of Magic trilogy, and I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to pick up more by this author. The next book is read a book involving mythology, and for that I'm going with this involves Russian folklore, and this is called The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Erden. This is about a girl in the Russian wilderness, and she basically has to like fix her village, and I think that's like the simplest way to explain it, but there's like a whole lot more to it than that. Once again, this was a BookCon book, so I'm gonna finally pick it up. The next one was to read a book read a book set in a different world. And I think I'm gonna switch. I think this is the one I'm gonna use for magic, because this is about a witch, and she like in the first book, this is the third book in the Firewalker trilogy by Josephine Angelini, and for this one she basically like in the real world she's really sick, and when she like world tops into another world, she realizes that she's like one of the most powerful witches, and the story goes on for there. So this is the book I'm gonna go with for magic, and this is the book I'm gonna go with different worlds, because I think that's better, more accurate. And then for the last one is read the first book in a series, and for this I'm going with The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. This one's a high fantasy novel, and I really love high fantasy novel with a lot of political intrigue, and I'm really into that right now, so that's why I'm gonna pick this one up. And to end it off, this is my TBR. Pretty small for a month long of reading, but there's also a lot of side challenges that you can do, so I'm sure to be doing a lot of those, especially because I want to read Morning Star by Pierce Brown, because I need to read it. Like I need to read that book because I just finished Golden Sun. And well, anyway, if you guys have posted the Reading Quest TBR videos, link them down below so I can check them out. If you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe down below. My name's Sia, you're watching CC Bookish, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!